I'm joined by senior wrestler Bobby Barnhisel, this week's Naval Academy Athlete of the Week, presented by Rolls-Royce. Bobby, you're off to a 13-0 start. You're ranked in the top 20, and you've won 3 individual titles at 3 tournaments, including the Navy Classic this past weekend. Is this how you envisioned your senior year starting?
I'd say yes. I mean, you always have to have the mindset to be able to go out and kind of start the season off on a right foot, especially at the Division I level. It's something that you want to do, especially as a senior. You want to get on a roll to where, you know, you're feeling everything's going well, everything just starts falling in place. So, yeah, I like where my season's heading so far. I'm happy with it.
Is there more pressure put on you as the season goes by with you being undefeated?
Absolutely, but I mean, I think that pressure is a good thing. You know, it kind of puts a target on your back, but at the same time, it's motivation. You know, because there's always someone trying to knock you off. You know, so it kind of gives you a little bit of an edge. You know, because you always have to think about that guy that's wanting to give you your first loss of the season. You know, it makes you train even more to try and keep that perfect record.
You actually began the season with a loss to a plebe teammate, Bobby Berk, at the Blue and Gold Challenge match. How did that loss motivate you, if at all?
I mean, it definitely motivated me. It kind of put it in perspective. Last year I was the starter at 157, so I thought this year it was kind of my spot to have and my spot to lose. And that was just the wrong mindset to have. You know, I went in thinking that it was mine and that people had to take it from me, whereas I still had to fight for that spot. And that's the easiest way to do it. You fight for everything you have to get. So that loss definitely in the Blue and Gold Challenge match just definitely put everything in perspective to where I still have work to do every day, and it's a lot easier now knowing that, you know, go in the practice room and work.
What were some of the things you worked on in the off season to help prepare you for this fall?
A lot of mat time. Obviously, with the Academy's training schedule over the summer, it's a little difficult, but Navy Sports takes care of us. You know, we're allowed to have our little blocker to get in some mat time. We went out to the Olympic Training Center, where I actually competed in World Team Trials. I did okay there. I went 4-2, but just a lot of experience wrestling guys who are on that world level. You know, getting mat time to be able to keep everything not so rusty, especially when you come back in the preseason. You know, and just kind of always keeping a good step going forward, no matter if it's in the spring, summer, or in the season.
I know you just talked about the academy training. You guys are getting your service assignments here in, what, 2 weeks?
8 days.
Is that right? How excited are you for it, and what are you hoping to get?
I'm hoping to get Marine Corps. I put in the Marine Corps ground as my first choice. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. It's kind of surreal knowing that it's here. I mean, every day in the hall, you know, just walking around and hearing like little announcements for firsties and realizing that you're actually one of those now. It's definitely a little bittersweet. You know, I struggled my first 2 years here pretty well, but keep working. I mean, it's definitely pretty cool knowing that that's here. My
last special question. I imagine with Thanksgiving being on Thursday, you may have a few days off.
Mm-hmm.
Will you go home, and what are you most thankful for during this holiday season?
Yes, I'm going home. Most thankful for is probably just the opportunities I've been given, and the upbringing I got. I mean, my parents, I like to think they brought me up right to where my dad definitely taught me to work for everything I have to get. You know, so I'm thankful for them that they put that in me, the discipline that it takes to be able to achieve any goal. You know, I mean, you put your mind to it, you put your heart into it, you can pretty much do anything. You know, as long as you keep that good mindset and you keep moving forward. Yeah, but I mean, if you keep working hard, opportunities come your way. You know, and then keep working hard after that, and you start getting success.